in. Hi. Where were we? Oh, eating. What's up, my beautiful friends? I'm Susie, and welcome to the place where we share our passion for beauty, makeup, fashion, and friends. Today, I'd like to talk about some tips and tricks on working from home. I've worked from home now for well over 10 years, and some things I've learned that really have helped me, and I hope they'll help you as well. Number one, what I would suggest is wake up about 45 minutes earlier than you normally would. Because you're home, there's a lot of distractions, and take that time to eliminate the distractions. Get your house straight, make your bed, exercise if that's what you would normally do in the morning or even in the evening just to get it over with. Throw in a load of laundry. I also make my coffee, do my meditation. Just prepare the house and your surroundings for the day so that you're not distracted throughout the day with things that you can take care of in the morning. Working from home is more about a mindset that there's a time for home and there's a time for work. Number two, get dressed. You don't have to get all fancy like you're going to the office and put on all your makeup, but at least change your clothes. I am a big proponent of wearing a uniform. I like to wear black yoga pants and a black top. Some people wear jeans and a white t-shirt. Whatever you're comfortable in, that you can put on every day, where you don't have to make a decision about what am I going to wear today. I mean, face it, we have so many decisions we have to make throughout the day. That's the last thing we really need to think about. Just put the same thing on every day, not the same clothes, but the same general outfit, and it'll take that one little piece of decision making off the table and let you focus on things that are more important. The idea here is that you're transitioning. You've transitioned from home mindset to work mindset. Number three, find a quiet place in your home where you can designate that as your workspace, where no one else comes. I like to set up my workspace in kind of a Zen way. I always like to have a candle burning, always have flowers, fresh flowers in my workspace. If you don't have fresh flowers, at least add something green, a live plant, relaxing music. Also make sure you have really good lighting so that you're not straining to see throughout the day, whether it's on your computer or on your desk, but make sure you have good lighting. Keep your workspace organized and tidy. It will help you keep your brain organized, and it'll help you work on one thing at a time. If you're like me and most people, we just have so much on our minds and so much going through our minds throughout the day that if we can focus on one thing at a time and do just that one thing, it really gives you a sense of accomplishment and you'll get a lot more done during the day. Another thing I used to do when my kids were little was I would put a do not disturb sign on my door. My kids learned throughout their life that, mom worked from home and it was important that she not be disturbed. I used to tell them blood or fire. If it wasn't blood or fire, don't disturb me. And they came to understand that. And one of the other things I would do with them is always make sure that they were prepared throughout the day, that they knew what was expected of them, how I was going to be working through the day. They would have my schedule. Just don't allow yourself to be interrupted. It's going to be very important that everyone learn that this is a new normal. For now, this is the way it's going to have to be. I'd like to know one thing that you have in your office that you couldn't live without, whether it's music or a plant or flowers or a picture. What is it that really brings you joy in your office? Number four, make sure you schedule your day. I have another video that I'd love to do on how to schedule your day. I have come up with a method that has worked so well for me, and believe me, I've tried a lot of different methods, but this one, it's a combination of old school and new school, and it really, really works. It helps me accomplish so much, not only throughout the day, but throughout the week. And I think when you're working from home, especially if you have children, it's really important to take breaks throughout the day, more so than you would probably at your office, and to communicate to your kids or your spouse when you're taking those breaks. Give them your schedule in the morning, including those breaks. When you're ready to take a break, go for a walk, get some exercise, get up from your office. And one other thing I would suggest is putting a timer on so that you know throughout the day when to take those breaks, because if you're like me, you can start working and hours can go by and you haven't taken a break, and then all hell breaks loose, and you just don't want that. I think it's important too at this time when you're probably working from home and haven't in the past, and you have kids home or your husband home or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you just spend some extra time with them after work, because even though you're physically present, you're really not going to be communicating a lot with them while you're working, because this is really, really a hard time for everyone. And the more we can be kind to each other and communicate with each other, the better off we'll all be. Okay, number 5 is definitely take a lunch break, and make sure when you take that lunch break that you get off of your phone and you don't deal with any work. This should really be time just to hang out, just to kind of recharge and just step away from work. And then number 6, stop working at a certain time, the same time every day, if at all possible. Again, set a timer on your phone. And when that time comes, give yourself 10 or 15 minutes, wrap things up, tidy things up, and be done for the day. Again, especially with everything that everyone's going through right now, it's really, really important to recharge and be ready for the next day. In conclusion, a couple of things not to do. Don't take personal calls during work hours. Don't get pulled in 10 different directions. My husband and my dog just walked in. Hi. Where were we? Oh, eating. If you're going to snack throughout the day, take the snacks out of the bag, portion them out, take them into your office. Just don't take the whole bag, or in a few weeks we'll all be at Weight Watchers again. And the last thing is, do make sure you thank your family and tell them how much you appreciate them. And especially your kids during this difficult time, you just can't say it too many times. And I know sometimes it doesn't feel like you really need to thank your family because they're your family, but it's important now. So I hope these little tips and tricks were helpful for you. If you have any suggestions, I would love to know in the comments. And until next time, be kind to each other. Thank you.